Here we go then. Ball number 1. And straight away played on the offside. And it's gone straight to the fielder. So Mamushi winning the toss and electing to bat first. Once again hit hard and this time finds the gap. That will race away to the fence. That's an excellent shot. Mamushi hasn't quite started that well. Well, Titans will also need to pick up some form along with Pacific Sunrays. Meanwhile, an excellent shot. Back past the bowler. A deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. And she just picks up the gap between the two. Right, then continuing now in this fifth. Well, went down on one knee and swept away once again really hard. Once again hit through the offside and it's gone through the fielder. And that will run away to the fence as well. Second boundary in the over. Rolling back those years. And once again through the offside and once again in the gap. That's back-to-back boundaries. Third one in the over. Even after a few years after retirement, she is out here showing some class. And once again went down on one knee and through the leg side. Beats the fielder inside the circle. There goes the first one. It's the wicket of Erika Oda. Well, not quite Minion though prayer, but they have broken that partnership here, the ACT Meteors. Well, she's been really good so far this tournament, Amber Smith. Meanwhile, Minion Dupreya, she's gone for the big one. And has she found the distance? Right then, how does Amber Smith respond? Well, a reverse sweep in, and that will also race away to the boundary. That's pure class by Minion Dupreya. 46. And she's not going to miss out on that one. That will bring up her half century. It's been an outstanding innings, 50 of just 33 deliveries by the South African legend Minion Dupreya. And now through the leg side. And has that found the distance? Yes, it has. So the first 6 of this morning. And without any surprise, it's come. Well, for a moment, it felt as if it hardly had any power on it. But she has picked that one up and it's gone all the way with such ease. Well, once again in the air, and that's gone over the infield. And has that found the boundary? Yes, it has. So finally, Ayaka Stafford gets a boundary. That's her first boundary. And this time through the offside, picked up through the offside, and that will run away to the fence as well. That's much more convincing. And that's back-to-back boundaries for Ayaka Stafford to get some quick runs. And now through the leg side, once again in the air. But this time the fielder has taken it. So they have broken this partnership. And Ayaka Stafford, who was starting to look good, all of a sudden departs. And it's Heidi Lever who strikes. The second one gone for Mamushi. And the partnership for the second wicket stand worth 66 has come to an end. Well, that's a very good catch out there in the deep. Well, once again, not quite going to miss out on that one. Well, it might not quite find the fence. Well, it does in the end. The fielder couldn't quite get across. Well, for a moment, it felt as if she will. And now a low full toss played on the leg side. It's in the gap as well. Will that find the fence? It does in the end. It's gone through the fielder. Right then, this is the over now. Shimako Kato, 3 overs, none for 12. Meanwhile, Michaela Wrigley has connected that one, and she's connected that one ever so well. One bounce and over the rope. And this time she's missed out completely. And the ball goes on and crashes onto the stumps. That's the third one gone. Well, Michaela Wrigley, as we start of this 19th, this time charging down the wicket. But once again, has she found the gap? Well, yes, she has. It will be a milestone in this Women's Japan Premier League. She's gone for the big one. And has she found the distance? You bet she has. Power. Second maximum for her. Into the 90s. 93 now from 58 deliveries. Well, it has been a special innings, even if she does not get to take it. This time Roshni Seth plays it in the air and wow, what a good catch. Brilliant. Well, on the prayer on 98. She's gone for it again. Well, she will have to come back for the second. It's gone towards the fielder at long off. Can she make it? Yes, she has. There it is. What a moment for Mignon Dupreya. Well, nonetheless, Mamushi will finish at 156. And Usha Pereira is out here with the new ball. And Grace Leons has gone down the wicket. And has that found the distance? Well, not quite so. It's on the bounce. This time it's been cut away. And it's gone right through. Well, the fielders couldn't quite stop it. And will that trickle away to the fence? Yes, it does. Well, once again in the gap and another boundary. And gone. Well, Rachel Carroll will have to depart. Well, wanting to try to get off the mark and in this tournament so far. Well, she was searching for those quick and she has come out to open the innings today. Once again, the two Australians out there for the ACT Meteors. This time swept and swept nicely. And that's in the gap as well. Will that find the fence? Yes, it does. We'll also bring up the 50 with that 6. 54 for 1 now. It went sailing over the fielder at long on. Absolutely brilliant. Got that wicket of Paris Bowler. Well, struck right in front, and even with the asking rate at 8.67, they have a strong batting lineup and they can play shots like those. Over the infield, over mid off, and that will run away to the fence. And now one more delivery left in this 10th. Well, 13 have come off it already, and with that shot, it will be 17. Well, this time it's in the air. Chance for the catch. And has she taken it? Yes, she has. So a wicket. Once again, timely for Mamushi. Well, the last delivery of this 11th over, it's 83 for 3 now. Well, what a good catch that is. Running in. And Hill's form 34 of 30. Amber Smith scored an outstanding 72 yesterday. She is in good form, but is that a wicket? Yes, it is. What a good catch. Well, wanting to search for that boundary, wanting to find the gap between the cover and the mid-off region, ends up playing it straight into the hands of the fielder. Now she has played it in the air. Has she found the distance? Well, yes, she has. Outstanding spell by Roshni Seth. Apart from that 6, 3.5 overs, none for 25. And she will finish at none for 25. Well, in fact, she's got a wicket. It's a stumping, excellent glove work once again. And Amber Smith, who couldn't quite get going today with the bat, it's 109 for 5 at the end of the 16th. A wicket on the last delivery of her spell for Roshni Seth. 48 required now, the last 4. The asking rate has gone up to 22. It's been brilliant by Mamushi. Well, Bredelon wanting to play it big, gets it over the fielder at mid-on and finds the boundary of the very first delivery. As they got to 156, 100 of 63 deliveries for Minyan Dupriya today. This time an appeal for a leg before wicket, is it? Yes, it is. Given by the umpire. And Bredelon will have to depart here with 8 more deliveries left in this game. As the ACT Meteors, well, they need 36 more to win. 6 every delivery needed. It's in the air and through the fielder. Through the hands of the fielder, and that will run away to the fence. So a boundary for Heidi Lever. They have got 2 in 2. They are at the top of the pile. And this defeat will not entirely change a lot. Meanwhile, an excellent catch out there in the deep. And Usha Pereira. And now it's 127 for 9 with one more delivery left. And the new batter coming in will be on strike. And she will get off the mark. Well, do they come back for the second? They are trying to, and a chance of a run out maybe. And I think she's safe. I think she has made it, and the umpire agrees. So a couple of runs of the last delivery. Well, quite a few changes. Grace Leon's opening the innings as we see the bowling lineup. A couple of wickets for Usha Pereira, 2 for 25 and a 3, a wicket each for Kurumi. Well, the graph tells you all the story. The 10th over. And well, those white dots did not help. So the match summary then: Mamushi won the toss, elected to bat first. They fall short by a big margin, 27 runs.